A lot of people come to Comic-Con dressed up. So we asked a couple people what are the do's and don'ts of comic book costumes.
I think that all these people should be encouraged to dress up like lunatics at Comic-Con because everyone wants to dress up like a superhero all the time. So I say do wear whatever the fuck you want.
If you're gonna come in costume, go all the way because otherwise it's not worth it.
One big don't. I saw this guy, I don't even know what costume it was. It came out to like here and it draped down. He was like a king. He was walking, he's like kind of a short dude crossing the street, but it took him like 3 times as long because the wind kept blowing him back. He basically was a sail.
First thing I'll say is about the costumes. Whatever you do, when you're at Comic-Con, please refrain from wearing a silly beanie that obviously overtly promotes your band. The other thing is don't walk around with a steak in your pocket. You know what I mean? Who would do that? That's just cheesy.
What's the hardest part about being at Comic-Con? Is it keeping the chicks off of you or not turning into a werewolf? The hardest part about... Oh! Can you say something to us in Navi?
Nawe.
What does that mean?
It's calm. It means calm. That's the only word I know.
Awesome.
I feel like the most important thing about costumes for Comic-Con is cleavage. So the more cleavage, the better, really.
Is that really better?
All about the cleavage. I love girls who if they've got the boobs, push them up, get them out there. That's what Comic-Con's about.
No matter what your costume, wear something comfortable because Comic-Con is exhausting.
If you are gonna have a costume in whatever fashion it's gonna be, and it's a onesie, and you can't really get out of it that easily, put a proper pee hole. That's a do.
Is it hard to go to the bathroom in that thing?
I haven't tried yet.
Yeah, do you have a pee hole?
I do not.
Do people ever check out your package?
I'm sure they do.
Don't dress while drunk. I think always dress sober because it's disastrous otherwise.
Don't want to get me upset or things are going to get really ugly around here.
You heard it here first, folks.
Insoles, extra insoles are definitely needed.
I would definitely do a pee hole if I had something that had to do with spandex. I would watch where I'm going, not like that guy.
Just make a good pee hole. Just for me.
Is your eye patch real?
Yes, it is. It's silk eye patch.
Can we see if there's so you actually are missing an eye?
What not to wear? I'd imagine not to wear Hitler. That'd be pretty bad.
I was the voice of Darth Maul in The Phantom Menace, and I've seen a couple of Darth Mauls around, and I think that's something I'd quite like to do, shave my head, red and black paint, and some Brazil nuts on my head for his. He calls them his mole nuts.
Thing to remember is that there are children present. I think that's the point I was trying to make. Is some of these things are really left best left at home. At home, really.
In front of your mirror.
Yeah.
I would say that less is not necessarily more.
Yeah, because I've seen some Wonder Women that really ain't that wonderful.
I get to be a vampire and not a vampire and all that sort of stuff. So I went through some cool, different costume changes for this, and I think we hit that part of it right. I mean, I had a blast.
I think they're talking about the costumes at Comic-Con.
Right. I knew that was getting it right.
No. You have people wearing costumes.
Oh, I got you.
It upsets me when I see people snicker and go, "Oh God, you think you're Princess Leia?" Hell yeah, enjoy it. This is their day. This is their show, and I celebrate it. I really do.
And don't take judgment from dickheads who say you can't, like you.
I went to a convention last year just to have a little wander around. It was Wizard World in Philadelphia. I saw lots of fat Darth Vaders, and I went up to this guy who was dressed as Darth Maul, and I went up to him and just whispered in his ear, "At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge." And he just looked at me like, "Dude, what's wrong with you?" I was like, I did the voice for, and I sort of had to explain myself. And he's like, oh, cool, all right. Would you like your picture with me? Or?
No, really.